And boom, there it is. What's up, everybody? Put the boom on it. This is DTM, Delta Tango Mike. Find me anywhere on the internet, Delta Tango Mike. I have a ton of profiles. They're all related to one thing or another, depending on what mood I'm in. So just go through Delta Tango Mike and you'll definitely find everything related to the art that I do. It is the 15th. Now, on the 1st and the 15th in the year 2021, which today would be the last 15th, the day of the 15th of the month stream, we were streaming Sketchable app. And that's what I have right here, right now on this device that you can see the little bit of top of it. And so it started with the 1st. Then Odari said, let's go live on the 15th. I said, okay. And then next thing you know, we're streaming the 1st, the 15th, and every Monday. So after today, it's only going to be on a Monday when we stream with Sketchable. So there's a couple Mondays left in this month, I think. I think there's like 2 Mondays. And then starting 2022 is every Monday. So keep track of that. Make sure you come through and join us and hang out. It's going to be at 7 p.m. every Monday, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So no matter where you are in the world, come and hang out. Let's draw with Sketchable. All right, so let's hop right into it because I have a lot of announcements. So big ups to CJ and Odari joining in Behance and in the Discord. There is a link to the Discord down in the description of the video. And as I get started, there's also a link to get your POAP. Thank you to CJ. Lots of thanks to CJ. And then in my live stream at 7 p.m. tonight, I'm gonna tell you more about how hardcore CJ is. But big ups to CJ for asking me about the POAPs, and then that sparked the idea of where to go find the information to get the QR code or link where you can get your POAP yourself. I don't have to send that link anymore, individual links. Now you just go ahead. It's on the description of this video. It says, get your POAP for today's live stream. And it has a link, POAP website sketch together 003. So go ahead and get that so that you can start collecting these POAPs, because there's going to be some goodies to be had depending on the amount of POAPs that you have collected. Okay, so that's a real thing. All right, let me double check and see what's going on here before I jump into this. Let me see, what is it? This drawing. For some reason, Facebook doesn't let me see the stream. But if you have a comment, question, or suggestion, leave it in the comment. Drop a comment, and I will see the chat. I will see it in the chat. All right. So there we go. All right. So what's going on is that every Monday I'm going to be focused on starting a drawing in Sketchable. I will work on it throughout that week, off and on. Most of the time not live, because I want to take my time working on it. And as you can see, for the past couple of Mondays, I have been hard at work on this gorilla here. And I think I finally got to a point where it's like, yes, this is the gorilla that we're going to keep. And you know what? For my subscribers, I am going to post the source files for this gorilla with the Photoshop file. I'll post that on the Sketch Together Behance post. So if you check my Behance profile and in the list of projects, let me see. I can double check what it's called. It has the picture of the astronaut girl, and it's called the Sketchiverse. And I am going to start dropping my Photoshop files in. I'm going to do what I've been telling Odari to do with his project. So, yeah, good idea. I'm glad I'm speaking out loud, saying things. Now, all right, cool. And there it is. So that's that. That's what's happening with every Monday. It's going to be, I'm going to create. What's up, Danette? She says, cool. Hello and cool. Yes, thank you. So like I said, I'm going to start the drawing. Maybe finish up the drawing, probably find a way to finish the drawing on a Monday, go through the process of what it took to do that drawing, and mint it. And I'm going to be minting on Calumet with Tezos. So that's going to be a new experience for me. And if you're new to the NFT space and you're considering the options of where to mint NFTs, then I suggest you come and hang out so you can learn more. And if you're just interested in drawing in general, then let's do that. So let me see if I can type a couple of things that will remind me of something. So sketch, finish, mint, and then PSD file for subscribers. So that's going to be the Monday agenda. All right, the Sketch Together Monday agenda from now on, starting next week. So there we go. All right, because this one today is not a Monday, so today doesn't count. Today's the 15th. All right. Just gotta get my thoughts together. I think of so much stuff. I don't know if you have that problem. Like I have that problem. It's Monk, the guy from the TV show, the detective. He said it's a blessing and a curse. You know, it's a blessing to be creative, to always, I feel like I'm Michael Vick. Like I don't have to practice. Or what's that other guy who played basketball? And he said, practice? We're talking about practice? Like I feel like I don't have to worry about anything when it comes to creativity, because at any given moment, I can have that idea. Boom. But that's also my problem. So that's a blessing, but it's also my problem, because sometimes I think of too many ideas and I cannot do them all. So I try to find a way where I can do a project that combines a lot of different ideas all together so that I can satisfy my creativity. All right. Anyways. All right. So what's going on here, Dan? So there it is. That's the gorilla. I finally finished my gorilla the way I want to. And I've kind of found the art style that I am going to do. And I say I kind of found is because I was I come across art all day, every day, and I saw this artist. Like, you know what? This is how simple it can be if I just relax and roll with it. I need to relax and roll with it, and a lot of times that's what gets us caught up. As artists, we overthink certain things, and that's what I've been doing a lot lately. Is overthinking. So check it out. There is an art style here. I forgot the artist. It's in my Facebook. And my goodness, like clean. It's I feel like it's breathing, like it breathes. The art breathes. It's not cluttered. It's not complicated, and it's okay to have squiggly lines, which is something that I'm battling within myself when it comes to drawings in Sketchable. I allow myself to do the rough sketching in Sketchable. And because the name of the app is called Sketchable, and because what I'm doing is sketching, I have compartmentalized my creativity and say that's okay. It's okay to be rough. Whereas when I draw with vector and in Fresco and Illustrator, it's like it has to be clean, it has to be smooth, and so I've been struggling really hard with that. It's tough. So there's some more of the artwork. If I just look through my Facebook, I'll find the artist. And when I saw it, there it is, Derek Loffman. And I'm actually going to buy his books because he has a PDF. And I actually got a Kickstarter copy last year because he did a Kickstarter for his artwork. And so I'm kind of looking through other artists and their work. It's like, you know what? It can be simple and clean. I can't. So this is Vector right here. This is a different artist, and like that is amazing. So that's the latest updates on the art style that I'm going to use with a Sketch Together series that I'm going to start next month. At the same time, this artwork is going in the Past the Black Book project. And so if you have a Windows 10 device and you're drawing on your Windows device, it doesn't have to be a Surface. It can be a PC, any kind of computer. I have a Lenovo over here. I have the Surface here. And then I have HP. And all of them I can draw. Oh, this is a desktop. I don't even know. It's a Cyber Power. Just some weird desktop name. Any case, if you have a Windows 10 device, Windows 11 device, you can draw with Sketchable. And if you want to participate, I can get you a copy of Sketchable. I think I still have like a couple of licenses. In any case, These are some of the artwork that other artists have produced as part of the Pass the Black Book series. And basically, Pass the Black Book it just means that I can give you the details on the journal to use for Sketchable when you're drawing in Sketchable. You use the tools within Sketchable. Here's one time when we were all drawing together, Odari, Tamika, Personification, and myself. And once you're done with your page, you send it to me and I go ahead and add it to the book. What's going to happen with the book? I had a conversation today with the Sketchable team. Big ups to Miles and Ryan Harris. They are the team behind the app. And I told them, I said, you know what? One day I want to print this book. And there's the cover. That was the cover idea that I started with. And they're like, we're not against that idea. I think we can find a way to print that book and provide the artists who participated with a copy. So the Black Book, Pass the Black Book project is still alive, and I am mashing it up with my NFTs as part of my artwork. What other artists do with their artwork, that's on them, but we are gonna put together a book. And if you want to know more about the Pass the Black Book project, go ahead and check out the link. There is a link down in the description of the video. It says check out the Black Book project and Sketchable on Instagram, and then it says hashtag Pass the Black Book project, info and form to join the project. So there you go. Check that out. That is my artwork, and there's the information on Pass the Black Book project. Then also the links to all the artists who have participated so far. Oh my God, it's a lot of artists. And then there's a form you can fill out, and we can start talking about your participation in Pass the Black Book. Now, for those of you who do not have a Windows device and want to participate and provide and collaborate and by submitting a page drawn in whatever program you like, that's open to it. So, you know, come on through, let me know. What's up, 90 Plays? What's up, Nana, and everybody else joining us? Thank you for stopping by. Last thing I want to say about Sketchable is this is not a Sketchable advertisement, but it's all about Sketchable. And this year, there were some updates to Sketchable itself. There goes my drawing again. The Sketchable paid me for my drawing, so they're going to use it. And so there was a big update this year. It's the Sketchable 5.5. They're calling it Good Vibrations. I like that. And so it's basically breaking down what has Sketchable been doing behind the scenes for this app. One thing that we have noticed, and I know I noticed it because I am what you call a power user. I use it all the time. I use the app all the time, is that I noticed some UI changes and improvements in the way it looks. Like, boom, it's been refreshed. And that's great. That's cool. But one thing that nobody knows is that when this update came in, it's a totally new app. That's it. Not only did it change in look, it also changed in the code that the app itself. They actually replaced they rewrote the app, replaced the old app, and so you still have all your files, you still have all your artwork, but now it's a totally new app created from the ground up. So that's what this post is all about. Check out the Silicon Benders. You can check the link to this blog post from my Facebook or Twitter, because I added that onto my updates. Last thing I want to say is that tonight at 7 o'clock, I will be live again. And this time, when I come back, it'll be for drawing and finishing the Scully calendar. So you want to vote for your favorite Scully? Check out my Instagram or Twitter for the link so that you can follow the instructions on how to post the Scully that you prefer. So there it is. Sketchable update, the Black Book project, and the page and the Instagram. All of those links are in the description of this video. Big ups to RB to come in and hang out with us tonight. Cool. All right, so let's go ahead and put on my gloves so we can do some work, because I do want to draw something, and it's in the title and description in the title of this video, the letter D. I was looking at some well, I wasn't watching so much as it was playing in the background. Netflix, and they have that show called the West Coast Customs, and that brand used to have a the back in the day when Exhibit was doing that show, Pimp My Ride. West Coast Customs was the company doing all that pimping on the ride, and their logo was all old school, old English lettering. And now, for the last 10 years or so, it's been very scripty looking um, text. And so I thought to myself, you know what? I want to draw the letter D, and I draw the letter D all the time. I'm always drawing the letter D because that's my initial. And so I said, well, let me try to draw a letter D in tonight's stream. 90 Plays says, I am a Sketchable beta. I don't know what that means, 90 Plays. How are you in the Sketchable beta? Is there a beta that I don't know about, or are you saying you have the free version? So this is Sketchable, and 90 Plays, please join us in the Discord, and I can tell you more about Sketchable, give you some extra tips, and let me know if you're interested in participating in the Black Book Project. So I did this drawing during Tamika's live stream last week, which tomorrow she'll have a stream. She went live today. Today is Wednesday. Nobody told me. By the time I saw it, I was like, what happened? But Tamika's been hard at work with a lot of projects. And so join her on Thursday, 7 p.m. And so I did that. And what I'm going to do, I need to move this page. So what I'm going to do, and I'm going to export the page. And one super cool thing about Sketchable, okay? One super cool thing about Sketchable is that you can export your artwork from Sketchable out into a Photoshop file. And that means you can continue working in your drawing with all those layers in Photoshop. I love that. I love that. Now, the only thing I don't love is that because this device has a keyboard attached, it does not give me my keyboard options. Let me see if I can. There it is. I have to click on them. There you go. Cool. So this is going to be Universe. So right now I am exporting this page out of Sketchable as a Photoshop file into my computer. I save it, and right now it's saving. What I'm also going to do is, and let me see if I can go like this. There it is. What I'm also going to do is export this as a flat PNG. There you go. The same steps. The hamburger menu, file, export, and page. Now, there's someone told me they could copy and paste the layer from one sketch to another. We're going to see. We're going to find out. We're going to test and see what happens. So I'm going to export the page again, but this time it's going to be a PNG.
Hey,
all right.
Dan.
Yep.
I can see your Instagram page. Are we supposed to be showing that?
Oh yeah, I'm supposed. Yeah. Good job of saying something. Hey man, hey, thank you. I just been talking. Thank you, Odari. This is why I need you guys. So to say stuff to me. So right now, exporting my page as a PNG, and I want to call this again. What did I say? I said universal. So let's scratch that off. Can it? No, it's a universal. Is that it? Yeah, it's working. It's something that's working. It's not quite right. Let's go like that. All right, let's get the keyboard out. Come on, keyboard. Oh yes. Please trip out on me when I'm trying to show off, especially after Odari told me that my stuff is tripping. Come on. Okay, so let's use the finger because it's fine. There is the little keyboard. Thank you. There it is. Okay, cool. So let's call this universal again. This is going to be universal. Got it. It's a PNG file. And so let me save it, and I'm going to show you again where it came from. I'll show you the first time of how to get to that menu. On the top left-hand side, we have a hamburger menu. You click on it, go down to File, and then Export and Page, and you can choose what type of file you want to export this page in. I've exported 2 times already. One was a Photoshop file. Second one was a PNG file. Another thing that we can do is the copy and paste, because I heard somebody say that. And so let me see. But right now I have my layers all together. So merge all visible. Got it. That's that. There are no other options here. So I'm going to have to make a selection. Let me see if that works. Got it. Let's go. Click and drag. I made a selection. There it is. Clipboard. Copy. Go back out of the page by clicking into that book. Click out of this journal. Go into the next one. This is one's called Sketches. This is where I should have drawn that picture, but I didn't do that. Let's see if this still here. Let's see. File. There it is. Paste. Oh my God, it worked. What? So you can copy and paste across different pages and journals. I love it. That's crazy. And there it is. Okay, of course I did flatten that layer, which I forgot to tell the Sketchable team. That's my request. Hey, thank you, 90 Place. You also did tell me that we can't see what you're drawing. I did talk to the Sketchable team today. I said, listen, you guys can stop making additions or adding features to the app. What I would like to see, though, is for these layers to float anywhere I put them. I want them to float, kind of like the way you do the pencil. You see that? You float it like this. And so I would like to do that with the layers, because sometimes you want to draw and adjust a layer, or you're making adjustments in the drawing and you're choosing your layers back and forth. And so anytime you tap away from the layer, the layers, then the layers disappear, which is natural because you want to have as much room as possible to do your art and drawing. But then you have to click back into the layers and so on. I don't know. Maybe it's not that big of a deal. The second thing that I wanted to tell him, and I forgot because we had a long conversation this morning, is that you want to group certain layers together. That would be really nice. Really nice. Okay. All right. So in this journal, what do I have here? That's okay. Yes, there it is. Some drawings from the time before, the week before, during Tamika's drawing session. So that's what this journal is for. This is my drawing sessions. This is called Sketches. Whereas this journal is called the Draw Daily Part 2. Boom. So I can go ahead and get rid of this. You know what? Deselect, go back out. I can just delete this page altogether. Bam, delete it. Got it. So there it is. Page 1, 2, and let's go to 3. Bam. Maybe I should do my letter D in the other, because this is for characters. I want characters here. Do you ever do that? Does that ever happen to you where, you have like 10 sketchbooks because you want to keep certain drawings separate from each other? Like, this sketchbook is for my skulls. This sketchbook is for my gangster stuff. I draw gangster stuff. I used to a lot because I did a lot of tattoos. A lot of my art was gangster. All right, cool. So let's go with this sketchbook. I think my dimensions for the sketchbook are, there's my information. It is A3 landscape, 300 DPI. Brown leather is the name of the journal, is Sketches. Boom. If you ever wanted to make a new journal, just click on that icon on the left-hand side right here. And boom, you can start checking some settings off for the kind of journal that you want. If you ever wanted to export your journals, you can just click on that little door right there. It looks like a little door. And you can save an archive of that journal. And anytime your computer starts to trip out, or Sketchable itself starts to trip out, because there's sometimes the app, Microsoft Store, when you're trying to download the newest update, it doesn't show the update, but you know there's an update, because the store version, it has one number, and then you're looking at the app that you have on your device and it has a different number. And so sometimes it's best to just delete the app, restart your device, and then try to download. But do know that this is all this art is not cloud based. This lives in your computer. So if you delete the app, you will delete all your content. So you sometimes want to export the journal. And then once you reinstall the app, you can import another journal. I just click on it now. It's looking for my files and like, hey, what do you want to bring in here? And it's going to be a journal file. So I don't need to do that. I just thought I'd bring that up. Boom. So there we go. Okay, cool. So there's my sketchbook. Let me see if I can do this like that. Take over the whole screen. Yes. Let's go use the red color, or let's make it blue because I like blue. Blue is my color. There is no other. Nothing else will do. All right. The letter D. Oh, yes. So here's what I had in mind. Let's go ahead and get a big fat brush. And what I want to do is do this. So I want the bottom to be real fat. Now, my theory about letter writing is that if you should, all persons, all people should be able to draw the letter of their name. That's it. You should always be able to draw the letter to your first name. Everybody, no exceptions. Because you write it, right? You've been writing it all your life. Okay, so that's not what I don't like it at all. So let's make a new layer. Let's turn that one off. And before you can make adjustments, you need to. So this is kind of like what I'm looking for. So let's go like that. Yeah, it doesn't like that huge size. It's crazy. And sometimes when I have the HDMI connected directly to the device, it gives it a little delay. There's like a little delay. I don't know why. What's up, Gareth? O'Darby says, all the time, my son and I have sketchbooks everywhere. So you're making journals all the time. Oh, you always choosing which sketchbook to do what, right? And so because we just finished moving not too long ago, I have not unboxed my sketchbooks. And that's because I need a bookshelf for them. And I gave away the bookshelf that I had before because it was super heavy. It was insane. And so, any case, once I have my bookshelf ready, I'm probably going to be streaming. Well, I will try to stream from the basement so you can see that bookshelf because I would intend to put it right behind me where my other computer is. And you will see all the sketchbooks that I have. I think I have 100 sketchbooks. Yeah, I'm having an addiction. I have a problem. What it would be? Artist Anonymous? That's a good idea. Oh my God. Artist Anonymous. That's a whole nother project right there. Okay. Me. Artist Anonymous. What could that be? Garrett says multiple sketchbooks on the go along with pads of layout paper. What? Man, does your backpack weigh a lot? Because mine used to weigh a lot. Yes. Oh, Derry likes that. You like that, Artist Anonymous? My name is Dan, and I'm addicted to sketchbooks. I'm addicted to pencils. I got a cool cup right here. Let me show you guys. I know I'm supposed to be drawing the letter D, but there it is. Boom. This is one of my cups, and tons of digital styluses, and I have tons of cups like that full of pencils and markers and so on. Anyways, all right. So let's see. So what I really want to do. So let's go like this. And so now I think I remember now. Boom. Yes, there we go. That's a good idea. You're crazy. Yes, that's a great idea. Artist Anonymous. Dang. All right, so that's what I'm going to call this journal. Okay, let's go back. Let me save. File and save. Now, Sketchable does save in the background constantly. And it used to be that you would see a little circle turning right there. Oh my God, I used to hate that. But they took care of that. Okay, so let's go to the journal. Boom. And so just so I don't forget the name. Okay. It's going to be called That's not that. It's an A. Come on, man. A and on. So let's see if I can go here. That doesn't work. Let's do it again. Artist anonymous. Is this how you spell anonymous? With the O-U-S? I don't know. There it is. Let's go. Bam. So that's the new name. That's the new name for this journal now. So I don't forget. That's the next project. Oh, I told you. If you were here at the beginning of this stream, you remember what I said. Creativity is a blessing and a curse. Oh my gosh. All right. Let's get back into this drawing here. All right. So what I did here, I like how I did that letter D. And what I want to do next is a grid, because I kind of want the horizon to be right here. So I want the, and then this like that, right? And so then when I go back to the blue and turn the opacity low on that, boom, I want this letter D to come this way, like that, to come down. And I would like to rotate that letter D a little bit. So let's make a new letter D. Boom, boom, bam. Okay, so then what I really want is I want this to start here and come here and go there. And boom. So that way it goes down like this, and this one goes down like that. This one falls down right here. And then that goes like this. It's like a building. It's like a letter D, but a building. And so I didn't think about a building when I was a second ago. But I was thinking about doing like some designs. Let me see. So this is all rough. Boom, boom. And then like looks like the ski slope in Dubai. Oh yes, yes, yes. I seen it. I seen the pictures. Never been there. So one thing I like to do, and if you've seen some of my streams where I show off my portfolio, I did a poster for Farm Burger, a burger joint here in Atlanta, and it had like all this line work inside of the letters. So that's kind of what I'm going for right here, right now. All right, so we're good with this. Let me move this over so I can monitor. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Cool, cool, cool. Boom, and we got time. We got time. Okay, so there it is. So that's a beginning. I do want to keep the red, but I'm gonna make the letter T a little bit smaller because I need room. I need room. It's supposed to be. I want it to be more like a graffiti thing, and but with the 3D effect on it, right? And so there's a crew here in Atlanta called Tats Crew. It has this artist, Mr. Totem. You should check him out. His art is insane. Let me see. I haven't looked him up in a minute. Any case, boy, no, yeah, what happened? That's not what I want. Mr. Totem graffiti. There it is. And so let me go ahead and show you. Oh my gosh, this guy. So way back in the 90s, we used to hang out in the same places, and we've done work. We never worked together, but we've been around each other, and so that's him right there. But look at this art. Oh my God. Oh, he's got a Facebook. Okay, let me see. Yeah, look at this graffiti. Jeez. That's not a good picture. Where are the photos? I ain't got but 3 pictures there. That's not good. Well, let's look at these. It's very amazing. His skills are way out there. And let me see. Okay, there's the thing I want. Boom. Bam. He has a corner here in Atlanta, and no one touches his walls. There's an arm right there. Those are arms and stuff. He is way out there. Let me see if I can find one of his more cleaner pieces. That's where is that? It's here in Atlanta, but I don't remember seeing that. Tats Crew and Burn Unit are his that's the Tats Crew. His crews that he paints with. There he is painting. He got the spray paint. That's him. It's all spray paint. That's him right there also. But I want to kind of like find some of his most wild, crazy. There it is. Look at that. So it's actually like a tractor machine and gears and pipes, and it's the graffiti. And then that one earlier there is like some kind of manga machine. So he's crazy. His style is crazy. There goes a little thing there. So that's kind of like how I feel about my letter D. The Batman layer shaped like a D, just like the Teen Titans live in a letter T. Oh, what? The Batman letter building. Oh, yeah, like the Fantastic Four. Oh, Dari, you're crazy, man. Any case, one time I was working on a wall art installation for a show called Art Beats and Lyrics, and Totem was there working on his. And what the hell is he doing there? I don't know. But yeah, and who is this guy? He looks like a cartoon character. Look at like a Scully. Look at his neck. I don't know who this is, but that's cool looking. Anyways, yeah, and you know what? That gives me an idea. So let's save that. We're gonna save that. This is why you must always check out the art of other people. Check out animations, comics, everything, because you're gonna find all types of inspiration from you're gonna get inspired, and that in turn you don't necessarily copy what you see. That one is sick right there. That's crazy. Oh my god. It's let me see, what was that one? Yeah, it was that blue red. Let's see. There it is. But it is going to you're not necessarily gonna take that artwork, but it's enough to inspire you to take your art in a whole different direction. Look at that. It's crazy. Okay, that's enough. All right. You let me know about some of the artists you follow, and what is it that... Oh, that's the wrong button. What is it that you find that inspires you about their work, and then allows you to take your art to the next level? All right, so we have the letter D. We have the background, or the ground, which kind of has that Tron matrix. And now I can use a different color. Let's go with purple. And I can do this. Now, I'm not done with the details on the letter D, especially now that Odari says, hey, that can be a building where Bat Dan lives. Oh, that's crazy, man. You're crazy, man. I want that. This is what I want. I'm making some details here. And then what I also want to do is this. Let's see. There we go. There we go. That's what I want. And then, so I'm just drawing some details right now. Like, this is not even some sketching details. It's not even how it's going to be. When I was in Miami the other week, ran into some artists from Atlanta, and and you know where I ran into them in? At the graffiti museum in Miami, in Wynwood, and one artist I ran into, his name is C Flex, and him and we didn't work together, but we were in the same project where he worked in a graffiti piece or a mural piece, and I worked in another mural in downtown Atlanta. And so our art is still there, I think. I don't think they have taken it down yet, even though it's under new management now. So who knows how long that's going to stick around. But yeah, it's funny that I run into artists I know at places where I know we both admire the type of artwork that you find there. There we go. Boom. There it is. It's coming. Okay. So I wanted to do an outline to it. The question, hey Krish, how you doing? What's the best brush stabilizer? So we are working with Sketchable. And Sketchable has a few details in the settings that you can adjust. So what you want to do is, just like I did, you tap on the tool, and so like I can tap on the tool. Well, I can choose the tool first, and then I tap the tool, and I get the menu to pop out. And when I'm looking at the menu here, there's a few things to keep in mind. One is you have a lot of different brushes available to you. And then if you like a brush and you want to make adjustments to that brush, there is an icon all the way to the right. You click on it, and then you get the rest of your brush settings available. However, what you want to do before you even make any changes, you want to make a copy of this brush. And I haven't even done any brush settings in this device. I click on that plus button right here, click on it, boom, and so now I have a copy. So the first brush and the last brush are the same, exactly the same. So the last brush, it says round brush, that says round brush, round brush. The last brush, now I go ahead and click on the settings. I'm going to go ahead and call this round brush DTM. There it is, got it. So now I know that this is the brush that I made adjustments to. The profile, I actually do want it to be kind of spiky. That means that if you barely draw on the screen, you're going to have a small thin line, and as you press, it's going to go from thin to fat. Boom. Really with this one, but that one's a more gradual, and it starts pretty fat already, and that one's just a real fat tip. So let's go with that first one. Let me see. There we go. There's the pyramid right there. That's like a hard brush. Cool. And then you can go through and make a ton of adjustments down here. A lot of adjustments. So you want to go ahead and explore the settings for that brush. You can also click on some of these things here. I don't know. I have a couple questions that I forgot to ask Sketchable. And one of them is this thing right here, the leash. Who uses the leash? Who asked for that? I don't know who asked for that. But there's also a stabilizer tool here, smoothing settings, not stabilizer, but smoothing. I can turn that off, and then what I draw is really more closer to my own handwriting. However, my handwriting is my drawing, my line work is pretty steady because I've been drawing for a long time, and so when I draw my lines, when I add the stabilizer smoothing on, it doesn't necessarily change better. I don't know if that looks better. Maybe it is a little bit better. Yeah, I can see that. If I wore my glasses, I could probably see better. So that's something to turn off and on. Then you have your tapers off and on. Let me see, and they just come on off and on. There it is, which also kind of gets rid of that pressure sensitivity. So you need to have one of them on. All right, let's do that one. It doesn't work that way on that one. Okay, cool, 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 cool. And then we have the tilt. So there's our tilt. No, let's turn that on. And then, but tilt doesn't do anything because this is a brush. So you will see a lot more changes in the tilt when using the pencil brush. All right, this is the paintbrush. Okay, cool, cool, cool. So there's that. All right, so that's a little bit of breakdown on settings. Okay, so I got the major things. Let's go ahead and put a window here. You're welcome. You're welcome. Let me know if you're drawing with Sketchable. And if you're not drawing with Sketchable, let me know if you'd like to try. Boom, there it is. Like if I put some windows here or something, you know, I don't know how cool that would be. I'm just kind of messing around. What could I do to spice this letter D? And big ups to Dari for the suggestion. Ta-da. Okay, what I want to do is remember my curves. You got to go this way, this way, this way, and that way. And so then this can go this way, that way. Nope. It needs to have that curve right. There we go. Bam. And so that's what's wrong with some of this. This line needs to go like that. Okay, okay, okay. So then let's kind of go like that. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. It reminded me of a song that I can't sing here on my stream. Stone is the way of the walk. Da, 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 da. That was a squiggly line. Oh my god, that line was super squiggly. And it all comes down to the angle. You know, how the angle that you're drawing. Okay, so this is a good beginning for my letter. Boom. Yep. And I'm gonna play around with this idea because I like it. And just so that we can finish this letter breakdown, let's go with the fat brush. And in graffiti, you have some fat brushes. Those are my most favorite. I'm gonna start streaming downstairs because that's where I have a ton of art stuff. It's just I need my bookshelves because otherwise you're gonna see the rest of the basement. Anyway, there we go, like there. Oh, but let's do. Da, 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 da. Dawn is the way of the walk. Da, 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 da. Let's go like this. Bam! Oh my god! That fat line is just it needs the bat logo, the bat down logo on the side. Dang. What does that logo look like, Odari? You're making me do work, man. Odari's like, yeah. He's like a client. Like, yeah, you could just scribble the line on there. It won't take you no time. I was talking to Sketchable today. It was the same thing. Nah, just make that window float. And they're like, yeah, Dan, you know, there's a different code for that. We can't just turn it off and on. We have to rewrite the code. I'm like, yeah, I understand. I get it. I know. I don't know what I'm talking about, but I know what I want. I don't like that line, but that should go like this. Yeah. So I'm gonna work on this here because it needs to be better, and it's all about how that line is right there. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. You better laugh, Odari. Okay, cool. Yeah, the angle of that was kind of off. It's still off. That's not good either. It needs to be more like that. And so that's why we'll have a fat line. And that's all the time that I have for today's Sketchable stream. Is the 15th. It is the last 1st and 15th Sketchable stream. Starting next week, it's only a Monday stream, and that's how it's gonna be for the rest of the year. Well, not for the rest of the year, for the next year, starting also going into next year, 2022. We're going to have only a Monday stream where we're gonna cover Sketchable app, drawing a Sketchable app from beginning to end, exporting to Photoshop when we need to. Most likely we will have to, because then I'm gonna mint the artwork, and I'm also going to export the page so that we can add it to the Black Book project. So if you did a drawing for the Black Book project and want to do more, let me know. If you want to participate in the Black Book project, let me know. It's all good. Okay, so let me go ahead and duplicate that layer. The bottom layer, I'm going to grab another blue. Let's get this one here. Blue. Da, 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 da. And let's get the bucket. Oh, yeah. Let's go. Just do it again. Do it again. Do it again. Because I just thought of something. Da, 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 da. That's not good. Cool. This is good. I like it. And then let's go. What's up? Golden Rose in the house. Joining us. Hanging out with us. Mere mortals. Boom. Yes. This is cool. Right now, I'm just using the paint bucket. You know what? Let's take that back. Let's use this one for that and that. Got it. So there it is. It's starting. Let me also duplicate that purple. Boom. And then bring that purple over one down here. And it should be a closed. If it's not closed, let's close it now. Da, 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 da. Let's close it. Yep, there it is. Oh, we'll find out. We'll find out if it's not closed. Paint bucket. Boom. There we go. Yo. Yeah. So this gives you a look at where I'm going with the flavor. It's got flavor. It's going to have flavor. Behance live in the house. Welcome, y'all. Don't get comfortable, because I am going to be taking a short break and coming back with some Adobe Fresco. There's some updates in Adobe Fresco that I want to talk about. I want to go ahead and show you. And another app, oh my gosh. Adobe is really trying to take all your money, because they're making, they have updated a couple of apps, mobile apps, that is really putting the effort to take over Canva's business. So yeah. All right. Bam, boom, bam. Look at that. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Let's see if we can get another layer down here and get the red. And you know what? There is a grid. That's not what I want, though. Let's go like this. Let's just use your hands. Let's just make a drawing. Yes. What's up, Michael? How you doing? Welcome. Boom. There it is. And let's go. You can't see what's happening because it's under. It's on the layer that's under. There we go. Boom, bam, bam. So I got that. I can get rid of that layer. Here we goes. And that's it for now. I think that's all I'm gonna do. There's more to be done to this drawing, but it will take me a few more hours. And this is what I'm gonna do with my Sketchable streams, is that I'm gonna try to stream the end. When I get to the end of the drawing, I will then be able to show you my process, my screenshots, because I take a lot of screenshots when I'm working, and then show you how I finish the artwork when I'm done drawing in Sketchable. So let's go ahead and what is that? That's that. So let's go with the black color. Yeah, let's turn down the opacity. Got it. And then, come on. Let's go ahead and sign it right here. DTM. This is it. It's getting close to the end of the 2021. After a while, in a couple of weeks, it's gonna be 2022. You have to remember to write that down. When you're drawing. All right, that's cool for now. We're gonna leave it like that. It's very rough. It's nowhere near anything, but it's a good start because I did want a 3D looking letter D. I did want the top to be thin and the bottom to be fat. And then with Odari and Garrett's suggestion, it does look like a slope. And Odari's suggestion is that it could be a building. And I need that bat Dan symbol. And so, it doesn't show up right there. So let me move that layer higher. Where are you? Where are you? Says my granddaughter. She's always asking where people are. All right, let's go right there. There's the. And so then I can do like the. Oh, so I was thinking about the beard. But another thing that happened is in the Batman and Superman comics, what they do, they had the Superman logo inside of the Batman logo. So maybe I can do the letter D here some kind of way. I have to think about how could I get that letter D here? Maybe, make that a little bit less pronounced, and then I can find a way to get the letter D. Yeah. So I'm gonna think about that. That's a good idea. Maybe that could be the Bat Dan, or maybe it has a skull. Because another idea would be the beard, right? Let me go back because I was thinking about the beard also. What if it was a beard? And it had. Yes, something like that. We're gonna figure that one out. There it is, y'all. 90 places. I uploaded my drawing. Can you tell me if I should put that in color and put it in the book? Okay, cool. Share your art, work in progress. There is a share your art page. And 90 plays. Started drawing this in my first animal drawing. Beautiful. Look at that. That's cool. Bree says it looks good, so that's good. That's great. All right. Well, thank you, everybody. I am going to take a screenshot of this in a minute. But first, I need to go ahead and save. File save. Thank you for being here. I appreciate your time. This is the Sketchable Sketch Together on Sketchable app and the Surface Book 2, the letter D stream. I am Delta Tango Mike. You can find me way over there is my Instagram, Twitter, and all that stuff. Delta Tango Mike. And check the links in the description of the video. Your POAP. Get your POAP. If you're here and the Discord, if you're here and Behance, Facebook, YouTube, wherever, there is a link to get your POAP. I don't have to send you the individual POAP anymore. No, I don't. And so go ahead and get it. Let me see if I can pull up my POAPs. POAP. Boom, Monday Sketches with DTM. It's hard to find get to your POAP. Let me see, POAP gallery event. That's not how that works. POAP. Where are my POAPs? Where is my POAPs? I wish I saved the link to where you can see all my POAPs. Sketch Together. So that's the number 2. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna show you my POAPs. Oh, that's the different it's a different account. I'm gonna show you guys in a second. Let me go ahead and do this here. That's how I need to look it up, like that. So here are my POAPs, and boom, bam, and what I've and so big ups to Nerd Quirks. It's hard to say it out loud. Sorry. Nerd Quirks was doing a test on the POAP, so I got one. But there's all the different POAPs that I've gotten, and so for every week that I'm live, you can pick up a POAP. This is the POAP for later. The next stream in the next 10-15 minutes, I will go live again, and that's going to be for Vector Maestros. So pick up your POAPs. Don't forget, because as time goes on, I will be doing some giveaways for those who have a particular number of POAPs. We'll see. We'll figure that out. We're going to figure it out together. All right. Okay, cool. Well, there it is. The links are in the description of the video. Black Book Project, Sketchable on Instagram, and a link to the Black Book Project along with the Instagram for the Black Book Project and the Sketchable. Check out the rest of the links and stop on by. Join us in the Discord. If you're in the Discord, stick around. I am going to take a short break and I'm going live again. If you are watching this anywhere on the internet, tune back in the next 15 minutes. Thank you. Oh, Tamika didn't join us. Garrett, thank you. Odari and Michael, Golden Rose. Let's see. Krish, thank you for being here. Danette and CJ Woods. Cool. All right, so I'll see ya in 1 second. Talk to ya later. Peace.